Oh man, weekend's over. Welcome to Monday. Monday afternoon, 2:37. This is the first breath I've got today. I spent yesterday. Well, I spent the weekend packing mostly because I'm moving. And Saturday we went out for a bike ride, and I told my wife we can only go for a motorcycle ride if we pack a lot on Sunday. So she's like, "Okay, fine." So we went out for a long ride on the Harley, and then we got back on Sunday. We started packing. I got my office packed. And then my wife's like, "Hey, your buddy Scott invited us out in the boat. You want to go this afternoon?" And I was like, "We got to pack the closet. We got to pack it." And I'm like, "Of course." I jumped on a boat. I jumped on a golf cart, and we rode to Scott's house. And I'm not a boater by any means. I don't live on a lake, but Scott does. And we jumped on his pontoon, and we kind of cruised around for a while. I'm like, this is fantastic. This is, we're out in the shade. We're having a nice little beverage and enjoying the conversation. And then he parks and comes to this place called the Sandbar. The Sandbar is not a bar at all. It's just a bunch of sand in the middle of the lake. And you kind of park on top of it with about 100,000 other people. And there's just a bunch of boats there. They're all tied up. Everybody's like sitting on a floaty or an inner tube. There's country music on one side, there's rap music on the other side, and in the middle is like a hot dog and hamburger stand, and everyone's just sitting there talking and having a good time. And I'm like, "So is this what we do?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, "So we just grab a floaty, we grab a beverage, and we just sit in the water and figure it out." And he's like, "That's boating." I'm like, "Well, that's not boating. That's floating." Boating's how we got here. Nonetheless, it's fine. It was a good time, and I didn't even get that sunburn. So anyway, happy Monday, or whenever you're watching this. I wanted to talk about backgrounds, because today my background is Aurora Borealis, otherwise known as the Northern Lights, and it's flowing to and fro. Right? As you can see, the magnetic ions or whatever, I'm sure somebody will correct me on that, are flowing back and forth up there. It's because we added a video to the background. We're not doing boring, just static images like everyone else does. We've done that for years. We want a flowing video. And we do it the same way you do a regular background. So today, if you want to go to virtual backgrounds, it's right over here. You just go to virtual backgrounds underneath your video. You choose your virtual background, and it takes you to the virtual background screen. Kind of crazy, right? Now we can add images, which is a static content, or we can add videos. So go to add image or video, and boom, you can add an image or a video to your screen. In fact, we have one guy on my team that has a full Marvel movie, like a 9 gig movie on the back. It's crazy. So I can switch between no video. I can switch between Baby Yoda. Okay, a bunch of Star Wars nerds are going to write me like, "Hey, that's not Baby Yoda." I'm like, "I get it. It's the Yoda species. I know it's not Yoda. We just call him Baby Yoda. Just accept it. It's like Kleenex, right? Jacuzzi. It's just vernacular now." All right. Hope you enjoyed that. Virtual backgrounds video. Amazing stuff.